Hey everybody, it's Mark Campbell with 4Birdie Golf. Get a couple questions asking about the hinge and the golf swing. And so I've got a down the line view here, and I'm going to show you what I like to do from a point of view and to give you a checkpoint, something to look for and do when you're by yourself and maybe not have a spotter. So the hinge and the golf swing, you know, some players have a very delayed hinge, so later in the swing. Some players, you know, hinge a little earlier in the swing. It's not necessarily a right way. It's kind of more what feels comfortable for you within reason of being, having good mechanics. But here's what I like to do. So if we're down the line here and I want to know where the hinge is and where the club should be in my golf swing and to get me in a good position. So what is a good position? I like to have the club in front of my hands, and right about here is when I start hinging up. We're not twisting or doing anything with the hands. I'm literally bringing my setup away, and then I'm hinging. And then if you can see that on camera, I like to have my hands covering my sternum. That's really my checkpoint. And the club face should basically match my wrist, so I won't want it open or too closed. Pretty square. And if anything, mine gets sometimes a little closed, which is okay, but that's basically it. I like to have that checkpoint, and then the club will fall down and get me into a good impact position. So to summarize again, if I'm setting up over the ball, I like to take the club away really in a one-piece motion, and as I'm hinging, my face is getting pretty square, and if I turn around and face you, I just brought my setup away. So if I was swinging this way, same position, and then if I turn back at the ball, there's my hinge. It just happened naturally. It feels pretty natural. I didn't really think about doing it, and it's basically covering my sternum. So this would be a little too deep and maybe inside, and this would be a little outside, promoting that move on the way down. So really, if you're right here, I've kept that pretty good sync, and it'll allow me just to fall. I got the club in front of me in a good impact position. So I'll cover the impact and release, what it does, the effect that does from being in a good hinge position. But hopefully that helps you. Give it a try. Let me know how it goes. Good luck out there.